Welcome to Rwanda, land of 1,000 hills, a land so full of beauty and rich in culture, home of the last silverback mountain gorillas, lush forests and beautiful savannas, where wildlife runs free and the people are so friendly. Until the 1990s, public transport in Rwanda was kind of a mess. The public transport sector was operated by 18-seaters minibuses known as twegerane, which were insufficient and inadequate considering the number of passengers and the conditions of the vehicles. The public transport sector was widely run by an ineffective entity called Atrako, a non-profit-making association of taxi operators. Public transport vehicles were operating in open spaces managed by Atrako, which did not have a clear vision of how to improve the situation and invest in public transport with its non-profit-making mandate. The few taxi parks were badly built, highly congested with passengers, poorly coordinated bus schedules, which caused a high traffic jam and passenger waiting time. In solving the above-mentioned public transport problems, in November of 2011, the Rwanda Federation of Transport Cooperatives, RFTC, was formed to replace a struggling association of public transport workers, Atrako. RFTC is an umbrella of public transport cooperatives in Rwanda with a mandate to make profits while running public transport. RFTC is constituted of 12 primary cooperatives under 4 unions that provide transport services as their core business across the country. RFTC membership has grown from 900 primary cooperative members in 2011 to 1,546 members in 2019. The 4 unions are Eastern, Central, Northern, and Southern Union of Transport Cooperatives, each with 3 primary cooperatives. Over the years, RFTC has become the leading and model company in offering top-notch transport solutions and park management in Rwanda. It offers public transport services within the city of Kigali, an intercity link to major towns in the 4 provinces of Rwanda, where they use 29 and 70-seater buses, while small buses operate up-country. We employ modern technologies and IT solutions in all our operations, ranging from free internet services, Wi-Fi in our buses, cashless payment systems tap and go, GPS, CCTV cameras, and disabled travelers services. Due to the growth in population of Kigali City, and in a bid to respond to the strategic plan of Rwanda's public transport sector, RFTC has improved its capacity over the years by evolving from 18-seater minibuses to 29-seater coasters and to current 70-seater buses. RFTC constructed and manages 11 taxi parks across the country, a vital transport infrastructure in transport business. These parks not only serve RFTC vehicles, but also accommodate other transport service providers. In promotion and advocacy for members' interests, RFTC has invested in the following venture. In 2016, RFTC and the government of Rwanda entered into a public-private partnership to establish Rwanda Interlink Transport Company, RITCO Limited, in order to complement and cover areas that were not effectively served or covered by RFTC and the affiliated cooperatives. In this public-private partnership, RFTC acquired 48% shares in RITCO. Also, RFTC acquired 16% shares in Gasabo Investment Company, GIC. In 5 years, RFTC and its affiliated cooperatives acquired 233 brand new buses, of which 51 buses are of 70 capacity seaters and 182 coasters of 29 capacity seaters, which makes RFTC the leading transport provider in Rwanda. In a drive to reform the public transport sector in the capital city, Kigali City was divided into 4 public transport zones in 2013. Following an open competitive bidding process, RFTC was awarded a contract to operate in Zones 3 and 4. RFTC developed 2 market facilities at the bus parks of Musanze and Muhanga. Under the franchisee system, RFTC members have over 1,188 vehicles working in the different parts of the country. RFTC employs 3,175 people directly and over 2,000 people indirectly. In supplementing the government's efforts in regards to the social and economic transformation of the citizens, RFTC has implemented several corporate social responsibilities, donated 30 heads of cattle in Girinka program, paid for 300 mutual medical insurance for needy people, constructed and equipped 9 houses for genocide survivors, contributed 100 million Rwandan francs in Agaciro Development Fund, mobilized and sensitized RFTC members on unity and reconciliation through Ndumunyarwanda program. Due to the growth of RFTC business activities and assets, and in a bid to professionalize and streamline business processes, RFTC General Assembly resolved to establish an investment company called Jari Investment Limited. The investment company has 3 firms or subsidiaries. Jari Real Estate, responsible for development and management of taxi parks, Jari Transport, which manages and provides transport services in the city of Kigali, and lastly, Jari Credits and Savings PLC, responsible for collecting, management of savings, and provision of credit facilities to members and the general public. There you have it, folks. Allow us to take this opportunity to thank you for using our services and encourage you to take full advantage of them. Welcome to RFTC.